Ladies and gentlemen, Roger Radio here with a vlog. So I wanted to make this a vlog, just to talk to you about a couple things that I want to do. Oh, and by the way, this here's a work in progress. You can tune that out. I had to do my laundry because I've been doing nothing but sitting on my fat Norwegian ass for a couple weeks. So just go ahead and tune that out. I'm just right now finishing that up. But I wanted to make this vlog for a couple things. One, because I wanted to quickly announce that this channel has reached 100 subscribers. Now, it seems like a small thing, but at the end of the day, it's a step forward, and I just want to say to every single one of you out there, thank you so much for the support you've been giving me. It means a lot, even though there is a whole lot of you that ain't fucking watching my shit. If you want to win some prizes or whatever, like, for example, a free bottle of Tums, watch my shit, right? But that's not the only thing that I wanted to talk about here. This was a very sentimental weekend that I had this past weekend because for the first time in 8 years, my older sister finally came to visit us. Let me give you an idea of how much this meant. I haven't seen her or talked to her in 8 fucking years. That is how long it took. The last time was in 2018. So how the hell did we come to this point? Well, let me take you all the way back to a simple time and whatnot called the 2010s. There was, in the aftermath of when my father passed away in July of 2015, it still hits us to this day, And, our get-togethers and, us getting together and whatnot has been kind of sporadic, because of the fact that my older sister was dealing with the issues of her own, which I do not want to get into right now. And then there was the fact that I was going away to college, or I made a very immature decision to go back to college when I didn't process fully everything that happened, right? So I still got to see my family here and there, but essentially, long story short, the last time that me and my close siblings, both my sisters, were even in the same room together was actually at my college graduation in 2018 when I was graduating from Mesabi Range College, which is now Minnesota North College, which is a stupid fucking name, obviously. And it just right afterwards, I didn't see her. She didn't come to visit a whole lot more, right? And for the longest time, honestly, my mom didn't really say much. She said that she would talk to my sister here and there on the phone, but I, honest to God, did not know what the hell happened to her. And then, this past week, I'd say Thursday, she just showed up out of nowhere. She literally showed up out of nowhere, and it was insane. It was insane. I was like, what? She's back? Obviously, I couldn't see her on this past Thursday, because I had to work. But I told my mom flat out, hey, you're bringing them here to my place on Friday. We had a great get-together. It was a long time coming, man. Tears were shed. We did not want to let go when we were hugging. And it just was great. We got a chance to go over to my folks' place in Hill City on Friday night. We decided to get together, have dinner, get together with the kids. My nieces and nephews were there. And there was my sister, my other sister, my brother-in-law was there, and it was just such a great moment, There was also my older sister's boy. Her boy was there as well. We had a great get-together. And that was the first time we were all in the same room. I never felt so blessed like I did, and I'm getting a little teary-eyed here, folks, sorry. It was something that I needed. It was something that we all needed, because that was the first time we were all in the same room together, and there was something incredibly fucking special about that. Very, very special indeed. And I cannot be any more blessed and thankful than I was that night, because when my radio station career ended back in September, it just was a very, very tough time. It still kind of is, you know. I'm still kind of struggling mentally today because of all that. And because of the fact that I was fucking backstabbed by everyone there because they won't talk to me. What happened this past weekend so far has been the only good light that has happened since all that happened, without a doubt. There was also, of course, my podcast here, which I'm still doing, but it's just has been a challenge. It's been a struggle, you know, and I want everyone to know, even though you could smile on camera like I do all the time, you never know if someone you know is struggling mentally and emotionally. And I want you all to know that. And so the bottom line is that this past weekend was exactly what I needed. And the best news is my older sister is going to be visiting as frequent as possible. We're planning a lot of things for my birthday, which I'm excited for. And we're going to try and get together as much as possible, which is what I want to do. I really want to do that, you know, because at the end of the day, I have all my distant relatives, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, and everything. This inner core that we had, who was at my folks' place last weekend, that's my main core family, my immediate family, you know. And it's good to be with my family. It really is, you know. And at the end of the day, it's just I could never be more blessed than I am right now. And that's the truth, the honest to God truth. And I cannot wait to see what happens in the next few weeks, months, even years, without a doubt. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there is some projects that I do have planned for this week, so you'll see a few more uploads for me. I just gotta figure out what to do next and whatnot. There is a couple podcasts that Aegis and I gotta make. One is going to be obviously the fucking Grammys. We're going to be getting back into that this weekend. And then there's another topic, serious topic that I want to get into, and it's about politics and protesting songs. Because in the wake of everything that has happened in Minneapolis, this is a great time to do those topics. So we're going to get into that. And I'm going to tell you one thing, folks, for the Grammys, I've been seeing a recurring theme. I obviously don't need to tell any of you what it is. You could pretty much figure that out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for listening to this vlog. I got a huge shout out to my family. I love all you guys. And to all of you who have been supporting me, thank you all so much. 100 subs, and there's plenty more to go. Be sure to stay tuned. And if you want to see more content from this channel, subscribe to the Roger Radio Show. And if you want to see more content from me and Aegis, go subscribe to his channel, the Interrobang Group as well. And follow me on all my social media. The links to everything will be in the description below. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, until next time, ta-ta for now!